Are your legs feeling weaker? Struggling to climb stairs, stand up from a chair, or carry groceries like you used to? You're not alone, and it's not just old age. What if I told you that your muscles might actually be starving, not for pills or protein powders, but for everyday nutrients that have quietly disappeared from your diet? Millions of seniors face slow, silent muscle loss without realizing it. The scary part? It often starts in your 50s, and by the time you feel it, you've already lost strength, balance, and mobility. But here's the good news: you can reverse it. In this video, no medications, no expensive supplements, just 9 real foods scientifically shown to rebuild muscle fast, especially for those over 60. If you want your strength, energy, and confidence back, start here. And start today. What's really causing muscle loss in seniors? Muscle loss after 50 isn't just a part of getting older, it's a real medical condition called sarcopenia. Think of it as a slow and silent thief that gradually robs you of strength, stability, and independence, often without warning. By the time you notice your legs feel shaky or you're struggling to lift simple things, sarcopenia has already set in. One major cause? Nerve loss. By age 75, you could lose up to 30% of the nerves that control leg movement. Another trigger is diabetic neuropathy, when high blood sugar silently damages the nerves and blood flow to your muscles. And for women, hormonal changes after menopause speed up this process even more. The truth is, most seniors don't realize their muscles are disappearing until simple everyday tasks start feeling hard. But the right foods can help rebuild what's been lost, fast. Number 1, whole eggs, muscle rebuilding starter pack. Let's start with a true superfood for seniors, whole eggs. Not just the whites, the entire egg is packed with muscle rebuilding nutrients your body craves after 60. Each egg contains about 7 grams of high-quality protein and all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to repair and grow. But the real secret weapon? It's in the yolk. That's where you'll find leucine, a powerful amino acid that triggers muscle repair, especially in older adults whose bodies naturally struggle to rebuild muscle. You'll also get a boost of vitamin D and B12, both essential for balance, strength, and fall prevention. Here's a tip: eat 1 to 2 whole eggs a day, and go for pasture-raised or organic eggs when possible. They're richer in nutrients and healthier fats. And skip the liquid or processed egg substitutes. They often lack the full nutritional profile your muscles depend on. So if you're serious about regaining strength naturally, start with something simple: add whole eggs back to your breakfast. It's one of the easiest and most effective steps toward rebuilding muscle. Number 2, lentils and beans, plant-based power. Next up, an affordable, plant-powered secret to keeping your muscles strong: lentils and beans. Just 1 cup of cooked lentils delivers around 18 grams of high-quality plant protein, the kind that fuels lean muscle maintenance and repair. They're also loaded with iron and magnesium, 2 essential minerals for energy production and muscle contraction, both of which tend to decline with age. If you often feel tired or struggle with stamina during the day, this might be your solution. Lentils and beans also digest slowly, which helps keep your energy stable, control blood sugar, and reduce cravings, all key for staying active and preventing further muscle loss. Try adding them to soups, stews, or tossing them into salads for a fiber-filled, muscle-supporting meal. You don't need to overhaul your diet, just include them a few times a week. One word of caution: skip overly processed canned beans with added salt or preservatives. Instead, use dried beans, or look for low-sodium, BPA-free canned options if you're short on time. These humble legumes are more than just side dishes, they're your muscles' best plant-based friends. Number 3, brown rice, clean carbs for energy and muscle. Think all carbs are bad? Think again. Brown rice is one of the best sources of clean, slow-digesting carbohydrates, exactly what your body needs to preserve muscle and maintain steady energy throughout the day. Unlike white rice, which digests quickly and spikes your blood sugar, brown rice breaks down slowly. That means more stable energy, better blood sugar control, and longer-lasting fuel for your muscles. It's also rich in magnesium and B vitamins, both vital for muscle contraction, recovery, and nerve health. These nutrients become even more important after 60, when muscle recovery slows down and fatigue sets in more easily. Stick to a serving size of 1/2 to 1 cup, especially if you're less active. And for best results, pair it with a protein like beans, tofu, or eggs to create a balanced, muscle-supporting meal. Unlike white rice, brown rice gives you steady strength without sugar spikes. It's simple, familiar, and incredibly effective, making it one of the best carb choices for seniors rebuilding strength naturally. Number 4, fatty fish, omega-3s to regrow muscle. If you're over 60 and serious about rebuilding muscle, you need to hear this. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, two powerful nutrients your muscles love. Why does this matter? A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed just 3.36 grams of omega-3s daily for 6 months gained 2.2 pounds of lean muscle mass, without changing their diet or exercise routines. That's right, no gym, no pills, just smart nutrition. Omega-3s also help reduce inflammation, improve balance, and accelerate recovery, all critical for aging muscles and joints. For the best results, aim for 2 to 3 servings of wild-caught fish each week. Wild-caught options usually have a cleaner omega-3 profile and fewer toxins than farmed fish. So whether it's a grilled salmon fillet or a tin of sardines on whole grain toast, adding fatty fish to your weekly menu is one of the simplest and most powerful ways to regrow muscle naturally. Number 5. Pumpkin seeds, small but mighty. Don't underestimate these tiny seeds. Pumpkin seeds may be small, but they pack a serious punch when it comes to muscle support, especially for seniors. They're one of the richest natural sources of magnesium, a mineral that's essential for muscle contractions, nerve function, and energy production. Low magnesium is shockingly common in older adults, and it quietly leads to weakness, fatigue, and even muscle cramps. Pumpkin seeds are also high in zinc, which helps regulate testosterone levels and supports muscle repair, particularly important for men over 60 and postmenopausal women who may be losing muscle faster than they realize. The best part? They're incredibly easy to use. Just sprinkle a small handful over your oatmeal, yogurt, or salads. Or enjoy them as a crunchy, midday snack. Raw or lightly roasted is best. Avoid heavily salted or flavored varieties. If you're looking for a no-fuss, nutrient-dense way to support your strength, pumpkin seeds are one of nature's most powerful muscle helpers, all in a single scoop. Number 6. Tofu and tempeh, plant protein with a bonus. If you're looking for a meat-free way to rebuild muscle, look no further than tofu and tempeh, two powerful soy-based foods packed with benefits for aging bodies. Both are complete proteins, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids needed for muscle growth and repair, something rare in plant-based foods. But that's just the beginning. Tofu is rich in calcium and isoflavones, which support bone density and hormone balance, especially helpful for postmenopausal women facing muscle loss. Tempeh, on the other hand, adds a bonus: natural probiotics that improve gut health and help your body absorb nutrients more effectively. And here's an inspiring fact: Okinawans, one of the longest living populations on Earth, eat tofu daily as part of their longevity diet. Tempeh is firmer and has a nuttier flavor than tofu, making it perfect for stir-fries, salads, or grilled dishes. If tofu's soft texture isn't your favorite, tempeh might be your new go-to. Add them to your week, not just for protein, but for strength, balance, and better aging from the inside out. Number 7. Avocados, nutrient absorption booster. Avocados aren't just trendy, they're essential for seniors working to rebuild muscle naturally. Why? Because they help your body unlock the full power of other nutrients. Avocados are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats that boost the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. These vitamins are crucial for muscle recovery, tissue repair, and bone strength, but your body can't use them effectively without a good fat source. They're also packed with vitamin E, which protects your cells from age-related damage, and vitamin C, which supports skin and tissue regeneration, helping you look and feel younger from the inside out. Avocados are smooth, versatile, and easy to enjoy. Spread them on whole grain toast, blend into a smoothie, or dice them into a colorful salad. Their creamy texture makes them easy to chew and digest, perfect for aging digestion. So if you're already eating muscle-friendly foods like eggs, leafy greens, or seeds, adding avocado helps your body get even more out of them. It's not just what you eat, it's what your body absorbs. And avocados make that process better. Number 8. Flax seeds, hormone and blood flow helper. Don't let their size fool you. Flax seeds are tiny, but they offer powerful support for aging muscles, especially in seniors dealing with hormonal shifts and poor circulation. Flax seeds are rich in lignans, plant compounds that help balance estrogen levels, which is especially important for postmenopausal women who often experience faster muscle loss due to hormonal decline. But flax doesn't stop there. It also improves blood flow, helping your muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients during movement and recovery. Better circulation means better energy, faster repair, and less soreness after physical activity. One important tip: always use ground flax seeds, not whole. Whole seeds often pass through your system undigested, meaning you miss out on their benefits. A small daily dose, just 1 to 2 tablespoons, is all you need. Stir them into yogurt, oatmeal, or protein shakes for an easy, nutritious upgrade. Flax seeds are especially helpful if you're working on managing blood sugar, inflammation, or hormonal balance, all factors that silently influence muscle strength. A spoonful a day could make a world of difference. Number 9. Oats, my favorite superfuel. When it comes to rebuilding muscle after 60, sometimes the best solution is a warm, familiar bowl of oats. And according to many health experts, including me, this one's a daily essential. Why? Because oats are a powerful combination of complex carbohydrates and plant-based protein, giving you steady energy and lasting fuel for your muscles throughout the day. They also contain beta-glucan, a unique type of fiber that supports heart health, improves blood sugar stability, and helps keep your metabolism running smoothly, all important for preserving muscle as you age. Here's the best way to make it work for you. Start with steel-cut or rolled oats, cook them with unsweetened almond milk, and stir in a scoop of Greek yogurt or a spoonful of protein powder. Then, top with ground flaxseed, pumpkin seeds, or a handful of berries for antioxidants. This isn't just breakfast, it's a muscle-nourishing powerhouse in a bowl. Oats are easy to digest, affordable, and endlessly customizable, and they just might become your favorite part of the day. If you're wondering whether these simple food changes can really make a difference, the answer is yes. In one study, 91% of seniors over the age of 70 regained noticeable muscle mass within just 6 weeks, not with pills, protein powders, or extreme workouts, but with food. Just real, nourishing food. That's the power of nutrition when it's used the right way. Even small daily changes, like adding eggs to your breakfast, swapping white rice for brown, or tossing flax seeds into your yogurt, can create a huge difference in how strong, steady, and energized you feel. Remember, it's not about adding more pills. It's about giving your body the right fuel and letting food do what it's designed to do. So tell me, which of these 9 superfoods are already in your routine? And which one will you start adding today? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if this video helped you, please like it, share it, and pass it on to someone who might be struggling with strength or energy. Because rebuilding muscle doesn't start in a pharmacy, it starts in your kitchen.